Rocky's Red Rocket. Rocky's Red Rocket by Steve Duplantis. Rocky was a golden, the best golden there ever was. His mommy raised him up on lots of kisses and hugs. He was such a good boy, his mommy would say, "Rocky, you'll get a special gift for your birthday." Mommy asked Rocky, "What do you want, my boy? I will give you the most bestest and awesomest toy." Rocky thought hard. A ball, maybe a bike? Mommy, it's a red rocket that I would really like. On the dawn of his birthday, Rocky woke filled with joy. He was anxious to play with his new birthday toy. A ball and a bone was all he could see, and then he thought, what? No red rocket for me? Then all of a sudden, Mommy burst through the door with the box so big it nearly fell to the floor. She placed it by Rocky, carefully not to drop it, and to Rocky's surprise, the box held his red rocket. Rocky was excited. He wanted to play. He wanted all of his friends to ride his red rocket today. He would visit them all, each one by one, to see if they would ride the red rocket for fun. Rocky grabbed his red rocket and off he did go to find all his friends and the red rocket to show. The first one he found was BB the squirrel. Rocky thought BB would give it a whirl. Rocky called out, "Hey, come out of your tree. Come down and ride my red rocket with me." BB said, "Rocky, your rocket's so large. I don't think I could ride it without falling off. It's a beautiful color and I don't want to knock it, but I believe I am too little to ride your red rocket." So Rocky left BB feeling a wee bit distraught. I have to find others to ride, so he thought. Where could I find a friend just like that? Then he thought maybe Patches, the half-tailed cat. Rocky ran fast with Red Rocket in tow. Straight to Patches' house he did go. He knocked on the door and was invited inside, showed Patches his rocket and asked him to ride. "Your rocket's so big, so red, and so fat." "I couldn't hang on it," said Patches, the half-tailed cat. "It's too wide to hold on. Stuff would fall from my pocket. Rocky, I'm afraid I can't ride your red rocket." Rocky was sad, but he still believed someone will ride my red rocket with me. I think there's one more if I go a bit further, to Dippy the dachshund, who lives just round the corner. Rocky got to the house and went in the backyard, and Dippy was barking, and his house was quite large. "Dippy, let me come in and show you my toy I got for being the most awesomest boy." Dippy ran over and said, "Whatever could it be?" "Why, it's the biggest red rocket I ever did see." Rocky said, "Dippy, let's go for a spin. Let the ride of your life on this rocket begin." Dippy got scared and he backed away. "I won't be riding your red rocket today. My paws are too small and my legs are too short. I'm afraid I'm not ready for this kind of sport. But if you'd hang on and wait just a minute, I might know someone who'd want to ride in it. She looks just like you and she's just the right size. I believe she'd be willing to go for a ride." His tiny hands. Dippy ran in the house to summon his friend. In Rocky's excitement, he could not hold in. Then out the door came a beautiful sight. It was Harlan the Golden, radiating with light. Rocky thought, wow, she's the girl of my dreams. Would she ride? I'm so stoked I could scream. Dippy came out and introduced the two. "Rocky, this is Harlan. She wants to ride with you." Rocky stood back and he showed her his rocket. She said, "It's so big, Rocky. Do you mind if I touch it?" She reached out her hand and rubbed the outside, and Rocky's red rocket had now come alive. He jumped and he shouted and he screamed, "I'm in love. Harlan's the rider I've been dreaming of." They both climbed on board and rode out together. How could this most awesomest day get better? Dippy was watching as they flew out of sight and saw Rocky's red rocket on its first rocket flight. Rocky loves Harlan and no one can stop it. Together forever, riding Rocky's red rocket. And here's the real Harlan and Rocky. There's your good babies. Look at them. Okay, so this is a book you could actually read to kids, honestly.